Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Garrett Burkle back with another video. And in today's video for Raceday 2011, aka Robbie Noonan's challenge, for the best diecast review, we will be reviewing Marco Andretti's 2019 Indy 500 car. Now, first off, if you didn't know, Marco performed extremely well this Indy 500, finishing a whopping 25th place on the grid out of 33 cars, or maybe 26. I don't even remember. It was just a bad race for him, and yeah. But if you guys have not seen my channel yet, I think, and you guys are here from Robbie, I feel like that I should, give me a little background about myself. That's what my background's about. So, obviously, this is a Beatles lamp. I'm a big Beatles fan, and sometime in the future, I hope to start doing Beatles videos. And then this is these are just a couple of my favorite cars. This is my Fernando Alonso car, and I'm a big autograph person as well. So this car is signed by Zach Brown on the top, Johnny Rutherford, beautiful autograph on the center, Joe LaFerrin down there, Fernando in black, and then we'll get into that one later. But then we got a Disney Magic Band, I will be probably filming a Disney video later this week, of the stuff I got from Florida and Disney and the Colts game that I attended over fall break. A Drew Brees Purdue card, Jacoby Brissett card, Marco little figurine, the bronze badge from the month of May, a Purdue helmet, and then this Sato car. Now, that's just some of the things I post on my channel, but let's get into the real review now over this beauty. This is Marco Andretti's number 98 car, and it's a tribute to his grandfather, sorry, I cannot pronounce today, his grandfather's car, his 1969 win from the Indy 500, and obviously it was 50 years ago this year that he won the race, and Marco 50 years later didn't do very much. So let's go over to the car and I'll explain how bad he did. So this is on the nose, US concrete, and then is that DMI Mori, I think? Yeah. And then we got the Andretti Chrome nose, Dallara, U.S. Air Force, Connor Daly sponsor, Napa, Rossi sponsor, Gainbridge, DHL, U.S. Concrete, NTT IndyCar Series, one of the first cars produced with that logo on it, Honda, United First, 98, Ruhoff Home Mortgages, U.S. Concrete, then the Firestone, Indy 500 tires with the Speedway logo on them. Now, I purchased this car on Carb Day, and, well, we'll keep going over the car, and then I'll explain the story. Siemens on the camera pod, or the mirror pod, and then we got Hobson, AutoNation, what is that? That is the Steel Right Company, and then their tires again, and then we got over there RLH Corporation, Alberto, Circle K. So I purchased this car on Fast Friday, and I was waiting by Marco's pit box to try to get it autographed. And Marco's my all-time favorite driver, but I feel like he knows me, and I feel like he doesn't really like me, because whenever I see him in the garages, he kind of looks at me and then he kind of walks the other way. I don't know what that's all about, but he also blocked me on Instagram. I don't think he's blocked me on Twitter yet, but yeah. But I saw his grandfather Mario, and he signed this for me right away. And I purchased this at not Gearheads, Gutswear. And when I got on the track, because my mom picked me up from school that day, and at Gutswear, I got Mario to sign this. So obviously on the side we have the 98, and then a whole bunch of contentiousness there. Then we got Curb Nation, the paint company. Then we got U.S. Air Force, then U.S. Concrete, Gruhoff, Curb, United First, and then Mario's signature right there. He has a really good autograph, actually. And yeah, so then we got, on the top, we got the 98 with the Marco Andretti in cursive, Speedway, and then Alberto, Circle K, the fuel engine, it says what you get out, what you put in. Marco, the NTT IndyCar Series, US Concrete, the cockpit, and then on the back we got US Concrete. This was just a really beautiful car. They announced it on the Today Show, and they went on Jimmy Fallon that night. Michael, Mario, and Marco. And yeah, it was just a pretty car, and I really wish Marco performed better in it. It really sucked because obviously being at the race, I was at the race, and I didn't know what was going on because, you know, you can't hear any audio. It's just the people there, and we were worried about rain, and we were worried the whole race. And then I see Marco dropping back on the first lap, and then I heard on the radio that they brought him in really early to try to make a fuel strategy in case rain comes. And if you guys look on my Instagram at Garrett Burkle, on one of my stories, you can see I'm like, come on, rain, so Marco's strategy can work out. It obviously didn't, but yeah. So then and then after practice, I saw Marco come out with Brian Herta. He was actually first the whole day with a tow. So I see him and Brian Herta come out, and I don't know. I didn't have Herta sign it just because, but Herta handed him my car, and I'll show you this in a minute. But US Concrete on the side. But when I handed him my car, it had like the little like the plastic that comes with it, and I also just had my program under, so let me slide that out of the way. And this is signed by all 36 drivers who attempted to qualify, and I know it's in rough shape because of all the sweat that I did, all the sweat that you do walking around. But there's Marco's signature right there, kind of faded. Mario's right there, but I had Mario at a different day. But yeah, Marco signed it, and yeah, so that was really cool. So that he did both for me. So yeah, and then later that day, Michael Andretti was driving Connor Daly back on the golf cart, and I got Michael to sign that car beautifully. Michael has a really not great autograph, but I was standing with my mom, and I asked my mom, I didn't make my mom, get this Michael Andretti autograph on the Fernando car. And Michael says, he's like, wow, he has you working, and my mom's like, yep, it's all for him. And then Michael laughed at that, so I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then I got on Fast Friday as well, I got Mario to sign this piece right here, the 50th anniversary edition of the car. He signed it in my red marker that looked really nice on there. This is the Hot Wheels car that came with the promo, and like the ticket there, and then the stats on the back. So yeah, really cool. Just a really nice car. This car is just so nice, and Marco had such a great performance in it. And a matter of fact, I hope he keeps racing because he is such an amazing driver. And obviously, I'm kidding. He's not very good, and he needs to honestly, as a huge Marco fan, I'm sorry, but it's time for you to step down and give that ride to Connor Daly that deserves a ride more than anything, the way that he has put his work in. But we all have our own opinions. So thank you guys for watching. Please, if you are here from Robbie's channel, please subscribe. I do a lot of racing videos, and I really think you guys would enjoy. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.